The best of the Morning X.
99X.
99X, this is the original 99X. Barnes and Leslie on the Morning X. Crash is here with traffic. You know, there are a lot of cheaters out there, and we've called out and talked about some of the, occupations that are cheaters.
Yeah, we have.
People that are cheaters in general. And I'm talking about in love. In love, the cheating that goes on.
And what do you do about it? That's the question.
Well, now there is a thing to do about it. There is something called the loyalty test. And we're going to meet the founder. His name is Brandon. Brandon, welcome to the show. Hey, Brandon.
Hey, guys. Nice having me.
Thank you. Thanks for coming on.
So, Brandon, can you explain what is loyalty test? Because I went to your website, and I thought at first it was a test. So exactly what is it? Can you explain it?
Yeah, so loyaltytest.com is essentially a platform where you can hire someone to DM and flirt with your partner. While we do have online options, we do have some testers that'll even flirt with your partner in like a public place, like a bar or gym, essentially to see how they respond. You can choose any tester. We have a variety of testers. You can see like where they're located, their age, what they look like, of course. And a lot of people use it for getting peace of mind. Some partners use it because they think their partner has been kind of sketchy in the past. So we have a large variety of testers and a large variety of customers, all for different reasons.
I would love to apply for this job. I think this will be the most fun ever, and I will crush it for you, Brandon.
So you want to be a tester, Barnes?
Oh, hell yeah. How fun would that be?
Barnes would even do it for free, Brandon.
How many date lines have already been made by some of your customers? I would think that you've got some crazy stories.
Oh, yeah. We definitely have some crazy, like, in-person loyalty tests, even, like, some online ones that are pretty, like, out there, I'd say. One I always like to give as an example is when a girl requested a tester, like, that is pretty famous, like an influencer model type tester to basically flirt with her boyfriend online. And then what he responded was so like out of it, it actually went viral on Twitter. He basically responded like, finally, someone worth my time. Ooh. And then he asked the tester like, oh, can you tag me in a story so people know I'm out here? And like his girlfriend dumped him, posted a whole thread on Twitter. It went pretty viral.
That was going to be my question too. Like I'm in a new relationship and it's pretty good for now, but what happens if I hire a tester and all of a sudden he takes her away from me? Why do I want to risk that?
You know, our testers are super professional. Like they're all vetted. We've never had a situation where like they take the tester away from, like take the boyfriend or girlfriend away. But that is a legitimate concern that we get in our email sometimes.
We're talking to Brandon, who started Loyalty Test, and that is loyalty-test.com. I want you to walk me through this, Brandon. So say someone's listening right now. They might have some suspicions about their partner's loyalty. What do they do next?
Yes. So, of course, you visit the site, and then you can look at basically a list of 100 testers from all over the U.S., all sort of age ranges, all sort of genders, races, and you can choose someone who you think is your partner is your partner's type, essentially. And each tester will have their own packages, so you can get like flirt with your partner for 1 week, flirt with your partner for a day, flirt with your partner in a real life location, set up a date, and you show up. And each tester essentially sets their own prices. So once you have a package that kind of catches your eye, you can purchase it, and then you and your tester can talk about how you want the approach to be. Like some testers like to friend request some mutual friends first, so it doesn't look like a random person. You can kind of customize your tester's approach based on how you think your partner will respond.
What's the worst thing that has come from this? Like what situation, like what's the worst outcome?
Well, one outcome, I guess it's not the worst just because I guess the relationship wasn't meant to be, but oftentimes it'll be like a couple about to get married. And essentially they'll test the guy in the relationship, and he'll start like flirting or doing whatever, and the girl will kind of cut off the relationship, and they'll break up like right before a wedding. Like oftentimes we've had it like where the wedding's already paid for, everything's kind of like good to go, and then the relationship comes to an end.
You know what? I think
that's could be a good thing.
Good thing. That's what I was going to say. Yeah, absolutely. If they're that tempted right before their wedding, then you probably shouldn't be with them anyway.
Exactly.
I think I know the answer to this, Brandon, but who flirts more, men or women?
Oh, come on.
It's definitely men who fail these tests more. Actually, we've seen around like a 20% fail rate.
Oh, yeah.
For guys. Yeah.
Brandon, I probably shouldn't have just gone to your website because you got some really smoking testers. Can I hire a tester for myself
to flirt with you?
You can. I've had suspicions that's happened. Like some of our moderators do kind of see that. Some guys will just hire female testers just to flirt with them. So it's always interesting when that happens, but it's pretty obvious when it does, because they'll be like, oh, can you get a little flirtatious with pictures and stuff? And the tester will be like, I'm not really comfortable with that.
Mm-hmm.
Loyalty-test.com is the website if you would like to test your significant other. Do you have any stats, Brandon, on just men versus women or situationally? Any sort of stats, any data? Yeah,
so what we found is that most of our customers are above the age of 35. We very rarely have female customers under the age of 30, but we do have a lot of male customers under the age of 30. And what we see, like I said previously, 20% of guys that are being tested fail their loyalty test. And it's actually much lower for female. It seems like around 5%.
I would have guessed more than 1 in 5 for guys. I really would. I would have guessed at least 2, maybe even 3 out of 5. Because look, guys.
The thing is that these guys, like we mark failures as like a complete fail, like wanting to meet up, some super intense.
Oh, right. Yeah.
If we include like just messaging back, it would be much higher. Yeah.
Barnes, I think you need to become a tester.
I would love to do this. How far are the testers allowed to go? Where is the stop sign? Because you said you could do in-person if they want to pay for an in-person test.
Yes. So you can do in-person tests. Like, obviously nothing physical happens. It's purely just like flirting. Like sometimes we'll have like testers who kind of like dance with them at a club, things like that.
Whoa, you're flirting with danger.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I would think at some point, have you ever had one had to wave the white flag and be like, okay, wait, this is just a test, stop?
No, so usually what happens is that they'll kind of like exchange numbers, and the tester will be recording the whole thing like in their pocket.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So there's never been a situation where like a tester and say the testee were out, then all of a sudden here comes the significant other and it's like, whoa, and there's a showdown?
When that happens, usually what happens is the tester will set up the date, and then instead of the tester showing up, the wife or the girlfriend will show up to like the dinner instead. And we've had super like viral moments when that happens.
Yeah, that's called an ad, Brandon. That is called an ad. Hey, thank you for sharing all this. Loyalty-test.com. Man, what can't you get on the internet these days? Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys.
The best of the morning X 99.9.
YouTube personality Benny Johnson has cracked the code on a new era of newsmaking.
Very controversial, very strong opinions. A person who speaks truth fearlessly, breaking for nobody.
It's a new cultural landscape.
We're not trying to politicize this. People are primed now, and forgive me, dude, it is what it is. Here's what's going on in your country, bro.
The Benny Show.
Get ready if this is something that you needed to put a little pep in your step. No? Yeah? Okay.
Follow and listen on your favorite platform.